house. So I want to welcome you. All right, Coach Casey, you are highly, highly welcome. Mr. Kenny and Stephen, so you're highly welcome. Today presentation is actually significant because we try to test run something and it's already yielding profit, so we need to share it to people. So I don't know, leaders supposed to be here. All the leaders, I believe, they'll be coming in one by one. All right, though the section is under recording, so after we finish, people can still make use of it. Okay. All right. So my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. So I'm your host this morning. I'll be taking you on this section. Okay. So kindly sit back and watch. All right. So we are representing Energic International. Okay. So one of our product is Kangen machine. But Energic actually stands for total wellness. So we have fantastic three wonderful products that I'm going to being brief on the other two, okay, but more on Kangen water and also on Kangen machine and how we can use these three products to tap into the Nigerian market and make a whole lot of money to our pocket. All right, so discover Kangen water. All right. Now, like I said, Energic stands for wellness, stand for, you want to achieve good health, you need to partner with this company. You need to, because being healthy, it has to do with your lifestyle, the kind of food you eat, the kind of water, your environment, all these aspects I'm mentioning. Energic have a product that can actually help you to achieve all this. Now, look at the platform we are looking at. We have illness, wellness continuum. Here is talking about how you live your life. Is it that you live a life that have good health, or you live a life that you're battling with a lot of diseases? Because being healthy or being in good health is a personal responsibility. Like I do say that your doctor will not be responsible for you to be in good health. It is a personal responsibility. All right. So the kind of food you eat, the kind of environment you live, the kind of water you consume will determine whether you are going to be in health or whether you're going to be an acid body or you're going to have healthy body. All right. So that is what here is telling us. No, what you eat, what you drink matters to the state of your health. All right. Not all water are created equally. So we're narrowing that to water. Not all water are created equally. For the fact that the water look clean doesn't make it healthy for you to consume, or even for bathing, or even for cooking. Okay. So there is no how we can talk about water if you don't look at the present ways of accessing to water, which is plastic water. All right. And according to World Health says, water has to be produced at pH of 7. Okay. Once, after you use chlorine or all those chemicals to purify it and all that, then bringing it to NAFDAC for approval and come back to bottle it in these plastics. Now, I want to talk more on these plastics. Despite the fact the water is coming from chemicals, which your body don't need, which also affect your body systems. Now, this plastic itself that hold the bottle is made with a chemical called bisphenol. And bisphenol is highly hazardous. It's used to preserve the plastic anyway, okay? And is highly, highly hazardous to human consumptions. The longer you drink water from these plastics, the more nanoplastics that will be reflecting in your bloodstreams. So, bisphenol is responsible for disease, both adult and children. For example, once the water is being produced, from that production state and consumer states, the water stay in these plastics for minimum of 1 month, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 months. Okay, so at the time you are opening that bottle, it's not what the company produced at that point that you are drinking. So there is a research done. I have the video. I'll post after this meeting. The doctor says that for 2 weeks, you are drinking water from these plastics. At 2 weeks interval, that water drinking from these plastics is like you are storing a nanoplastics to your bloodstreams in size of ATM card on 2 weeks interval. So that is why you see a lot of people are having serious organ issue, okay, in our society. So we need to stop drinking water from these plastics. So let's go for that wet if Kangen machine could, replace this in our homes. Better health start with better water. Let's see if Kangen could represent that. The reason for that quote is that human body is made up of 70% of water. So water is integral part or one of the bases to your being in good health. All right. So energy history starts in 1974 when the first Kangen machine was produced, a bigger version, and were directly supplied to hospital in Japan to replicate spring water. I don't want to go into a lot of history about it. So, but in 1994, the company now produced domestic model units called Level Look SZ series and all that, which you have them in our office right now. Okay. Now, this machine, for over 31 years, a lot of families around the world, in UK, in US, in Canada, in Japan, so many countries of the world, even in Nigeria and also in a lot of Africa's countries, actually enjoy this machine and they use it to produce their own fresh water right in their kitchen. Now, you can see the country we are running businesses, about 25 countries and 42 locations around the world. All right. So we are not a small company in the industry today. Now, a research was conducted in 50 over spring water, which water collect from Lund, France, Mexico, India, Germany, which you are seeing, and also in Saudi Arabia. And the leading doctor that did the research is called Dr. Shinikata Shiriata. Conducted this research and discovered that all spring water, that's why the fire is collected in 5 different continents, and they all have the same property. And what present there is called active hydrogen. Okay? And active hydrogen, if it's present in the water you consume on a daily basis, is going to have 3 major properties of 1, antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. All right? These 3 properties what we check in the water that you can't find in the regular water you consume. So once Kangen machine was produced in 1974, he discovered that it's also filled more of active hydrogen. All right. Here is the owner of the company, Mr. Oshiro. I'm trying to make it faster because we have a lot to cover today. Mr. Oshiro, since 1974, has been drinking water that is rich in active hydrogen. So Energy is a Japanese company that manufactures medical grade Kangen water machine, which provide healthy therapeutic water for homes and office use, meaning your customer is not limited for home alone. Both offices and corporate entity can enjoy Kangen machine. Now, Kangen is a Japanese word. It means return to origin. That is back to basis. Back to basis. Drinking water that has no chemicals, back to basis. That is Kangen water. Now, this is a machine that was produced in 31 years ago. Level Look SZ541. It produced 5 different types of water, the same one that the bigger size produced. Okay. Range from Kangen water, which start from 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5. All right. That is the regular one you consume that is can also help your buffer. That is your body systems, including helping your body to be able to produce acid for metabolic system. Now, the Nutra is made for cooking and also baby water. That is a day-old child up to 9 months. Okay. They can also go for Nutra because that baby is alkaline body, doesn't need alkaline rich water. All right. So then another thing is for taking medication, Nutra is the best. Cooking is the best, which is the 7.0 is also best for cooking. The next water is beauty water. That's for bathing. Bathing and also wetting your flowers. Beauty water is 5.5 in pH, which is, our skin is acid. So beauty water is also fantastic. You know why it is good for the skin and also good for safe for drink is that this black spot you are seeing on this machine, we have what we call antibacterial filter, anti-chlorine filter that will remove all chemicals or all chlorine or all bacteria from the water, whether from the soil the water is coming from. So to make the water natural so that water will now go through the cabinet where it's going to remove, separate the water from acid or from oxidation from also negative water. Okay. The next button, which is the last button, is called strong Kangen water, which is 11.5, which is not recommended regularly for regular drink, but for emergency sake, a glass cup of 11.5 can help to facilitate healing process in the body. Now, 11.5 is used for mainly to remove pesticide and herbicide from food that we are cooking in the kitchen. While the last water is strong acid water, 2.5. So We're going to take them one by one. I don't want to waste most of our time because we have a lot to discuss on the business aspect. Now, antioxidation is what it shows that oxidation is not present. That's why it's called anti. And that makes water antioxidant and also anti-aging, meaning antioxidant slow down aging process. All right, because it's free from anything that has to do with what? Free radicals. All right, so oxidation is something that is rotting. That's another word of rottenness. Okay, is oxidation. All right, that means the environment is highly toxic. The environment is highly, pollution is high in such environment. So if your water, your oxygen you breathe, the water you drink, the food you consume will actually going to be oxidized, meaning it makes your body to have more free radicals. Okay, that will tempt your body towards disease. Okay, so that is oxidation. That's why you give an apple, put a bite in such environment, less than 10-15 minutes become brown. Now, another thing you can see oxidation is a freshly tomato is free from oxidation. You cook a nice meal from that. But once the tomato becomes rotten, that is rotten tomato, that is oxidation present tomato. So you separate it from the original fresh tomato. So meaning in oxidation, you see it in tomato, you are able to separate. Also in apple, you stop from eating. But once it becomes water, you cannot discover because water is transparent in nature. So from water, living tissue plus oxidation is equal to sickness. Meaning if the water you consume is actually what? Oxidation present, then you begin to build sicknesses into your body because you begin to weaken your immunity. Now, all water can move from fresh to oxidation present. When that happens, it doesn't change taste, color, or smells. It's still the same because water, even though you keep water on the top of a table for 10, 15, or 20 or 1 hour for 48 hours, you still see the water at the same color. The taste is still there, but that doesn't make the water safe. Okay, so let's go. Now, to check oxidation, you only need this meter to read your water, whether it is positive or it is negative. Positive means oxidation present, negative means oxidation minus, meaning it is antioxidant. All right, so this meter is the only thing you can use to test anything that is liquid, not only water alone. So whether the presence of oxidation is there or it is minus. So you can use it on your bled fruit or your vitamin C. You know, vitamin C, or maybe you cut an orange, is liquid. Punch it with that meter, it will show negative, including tomato, anything that has more water, like watermelon, like that, or preferably blend them and also put the meter. You see, it will read negative because all fruits are antioxidant. That's why you see down it's reading negative 100 and cod liver or 200, but from glass of Kangen water fresh is minimum 400 negative and above. The higher on the negative side, the better for the body cell. And look at your tap water and your plastic water and sugar drink. They are all highly oxidized because the positive there is going on the higher, and more you are destroying your body cells. So let's watch a video to give us more knowledge about this. Okay, so here we have different representation of water. Tap water, which will represent your building water. The next one is reverse osmosis water, meaning a water that have a reverse osmosis that will remove the mineral in the water. We have water, and also mineral. They are all mineral water. It's more expensive, all right? Now, like a pot of water, there's so many water like that. So here we have sugar drink. Sugar drinks is soft drinks that represent more than every other sugar drink. Okay? Now, fresh Kangen water. Here is the meter. Oxidation water potential meter is the only meter you can use to check whether oxidation is present. Okay, negative means oxidation is minus, it's not present. So let's go on and check which water is fresh. Fresh, and which water is rotten water. So look at this. Speaking of positive 100, that is the tap. Same the plastic water, which is has reverse osmosis. There's no difference. The liquid water is also 400 drops. Same thing, but what sugar now? Anytime you are drinking sugar, you are increasing your oxidation range in your body. The range is measured with MV, millivolts. Look at the Kangen water. Immediately the meter touched that water, it changed to negative, telling you that the structure of this water is actually different from that, is free from oxidation, and is antioxidant rich water. And that antioxidant help the body to to transport the water faster to your body cell. Are you aware that water is like a transport in our body? Transport what? Nutrient. From food, from supplement, from drugs, from anything you consume is water that can take it to the cell, because water rejuvenates and hydrate the whole body system. So you need this quality of water in your body that is having antioxidant. And also the negative in your body in this water helps to empower your red blood cells and white blood cells to be able to protect your body from any form of free radicals. Okay, and also if your body consumes this kind of water that is negative, high antioxidant, then cancerous cells is in trouble, because lack of oxygen in the body system is called hypoxia, which breed acid in the body system, and acid makes cancerous cells to strive. So everybody need to drink Kangen water. So you need to have your machine right in your home. Now, we are trying to check the range of antioxidant present in a fruit versus glass cup of Kangen. Now, for you to equate it in a banana, you need to eat 94 sticks of banana to equate antioxidant present in just a glass cup of Kangen water, which nobody can do that, but you can eat your 1 or 2 sticks of banana and consume 3, 4, or 5 glasses of Kangen water, which makes your body to get more beneficial. Second property is called anti-aging, which is alkaline. But in terms of alkaline, doctor usually frank about it. Said don't go to alkaline level, because the only way to make water alkaline is through induction, through chemicals, through baking soda, or through dosing of the water. That is adding something to the water to make it alkaline. There are some companies that sell alkaline bottles. Those are also what? Induction. Induction means the molecule water is still remain as regular bunkiness of H2O. So when you consume such water into your body cell, it is your kidney that will break it down. That's why doctors say don't go into searching for drinking alkaline water. And we have a lot of bottled water that is alkaline in our society today that you're drinking it, but your body's, is the one helping you to break it down, which is not safe for your body system. But Kangen water become alkaline through separation, through breaking down, not hardening, but breaking down the molecules makes the water to become automatic alkaline, which safe for your body, which your kidney does not have any business of breaking. Rather, it helps kidney to function optimally. So to check pH in water, you need this paper chart or the digital pH. We start from 0 to 14. Middle of it is 7. Any water that shows green is neutral. Anything below 7, light green, yellow, orange, red is what? Acid. And acid leads to sickness for longer consumptions. Anything above is alkaline. So let's check another video that will tell you more knowledge about this. So the same water we have, and also potential hydrogen liquid, we have it here. So let's just watch. A little drop of it in this water, the water begins to change the color, the weather pH it is. Okay, the first of the tap water, check earlier. So can you see that? So reverse osmosis, the mineral is already flattened because of what reverse osmosis does to the water. But the other two, which are vena and Fuji, are mineral water. Okay, that is chemical induction. But look at sugar, it's purely acid, while only Kangen water is alkaline water. Now, when you begin to drink Kangen water, what happens? Your body begins to flush out the acid water that is natural alkaline. That's what happens to that water. Check the next water. Now, that process begins to heal your body cell, because once your body have built more of alkaline, then body naturally begin to heal itself. So it will pump your body with heat. Now, sugar begin to flush out, but what sugar? Artificial sugar. You see, they are pouring that water, yet it's not changing. Now, to check the concentrate level of this soft drink, a cup of this into a healthy body, it makes everything to become back to acid. That's to tell you that the concentrate level of acid in sugar drink is actually killing our body cell. It's like you are inviting disease into your body every time you are drinking this. Your body needs sugar, yes, but not chemical-based sugar, but sugar from fruit, from watermelon, from carrot, from orange. Those kind of sugar is what your body needs. Why your body craves most of the time for soft drinks is because most of the time your body is in dehydration form. So your body is actually searching for something that you can't fashion out. That's why you crave for cold water and also for soft drinks. Change your water to Kangen, that sensation would naturally what? Disappear. So This is a couple. This doctor did a research. His name is called Dr. Eric Waldbond. He did a research in 1923 and won the Physiology Nobel Prize in 1931. He proved that in his work that the metabolism of tumor, he demonstrated that all forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. Hypoxia meaning is lack of oxygen. That is, the lack of oxygen that's not present in regular water will breed acid in your tissues. And acid tissue means cancerous cells will survive in your body system. So that is why you see anybody that have access to Kangen, it's very difficult for such person to have anything to do with cancerous cells in his body. So that's why it's another factor reason why you need to change your water to Kangen and own Kangen machine so that you can produce your fresh water right in your home. Last property is called microcluster. Microcluster is talking about the molecular smallest water that the molecule becomes so easy to faster permeate into the body cell. Human body is made up of 70% of water. To tell you that it's a part of water in the body is very, very essential. So look at the ratio of statistics of it in every organs in the body. But two factors why your water needs to be micro is one, supply of nutrient into the cell. Like I told you, water is like a transport that carry every nutrient that you consume in any food or water or supplement. So if the water is not micro, then the nutrient will not be able to get to the cell. Now, the toss of waste, where you get it with from everything you consume, a larger portion of it is waste. Are you aware that that bowl of food you are eating, your body needs just about 0.5% of it as a nutrient? So the main part of it is a waste that's stuck in the colon. That's why they said death is in the colon. So that does it. So channel of waste out of the body is one of the things that the Kangen water does because of the microsystem of the water. So let's go for that to get to know more. Microcluster is talking about better hydration that eliminates toxic out of the body system. Better hydration eliminates toxic out of the system. Now, regular water is H2O, which we all know that is a physics of water. Is in form of ball. Okay, so it clogs together in form of 5, 15 to 20, make it more difficult for the water to access. That's why you see it limits absorption. That's why you drink the water, your tummy is bloated, and yet body is crying for more water. Why? Because the water is too larger, body is unable to access it. The same water go to Kangen machine and it break down the molecule and cut down. It's like a ball of orange, use a knife to slice those small units so that easily you can consume it. That's what Kangen water does to regular water. I break the molecule to a smaller unit and make it more smaller and make it faster to be able to access the cell. So we're going to watch another video. We're using a tea bag. Tea bag represents human body system. Now, the body systems drinking water, and to make a tea, what do you do to the water? We boil it. At boiling state, the water is micro. That's why it was able to penetrate the tea. But watch now, regular water and Kangen water, none of them is boiled. But watch, which the tea is coming out, Kangen water is bringing tea out. So that breakdown of the water through the machine has made the body become smaller. So transfer is to penetrate itself, and your body gets access to the antioxidant and anti-aging. But next is food you consume. That's what I want to do now. Okay, the nutrient in food. Let's watch after you finish eating that food, the water you drink will determine whether your body will get access more to the cell or to the nutrient, or the water will destroy the cell. Look at what happens. Kangen multiply the tea, while regular water destroys the nutrient in the tea. Meaning, when you are drinking Kangen water, one of the benefits is it helps every other thing you consume to be more beneficial to your body ecosystem. So that's why you see Kangen machine is a must have in every home. I'm going to be skipping all this. These are doctor that talks about this water. Dr. Robishinya, a co-inventor of colonoscopy, Bob G. Wright, director of American Anti-Cancer, Dave Carpenter, and Peggy Parker. Now, they have the books, Killing Cancer Not People. I want to make it faster because we need to talk more about the marketing aspect. Now, step 3 of the cancer diet, according to G. Wright, he said, cancer diet, he said, restructures ionizer water will save your life. On page 158, he said, I believe the ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. So it's talking directly to people that have cancer, that they need Kangen water. Why? Because of what we have just discussed. Now, he said, if I were looking for electrolysis unit today, I would choose SD501, made by Energy Company, simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. How many of us have owned a Rolls Royce? But you can own a Rolls Royce in form of Kangen machine. It's comparing Kangen machine to a Rolls Royce owner, meaning you are owning a high priceless product in your home. Okay, so he said they've been in business for 30 years, because this book is written 20 years ago. Energy is 50 something years now, right now, 51 years precisely. So on page 170, he said, if I have no financial interest in Energy Company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. So it's telling you that what he's doing is willingly is doing it just to help humanity. When you have any issue with your health, there's a solution. The hope is not yet lost. Now, Dr. Omishinya profile is a professor of surgery in Abba Eastern College of Medicine, New York. Chief endoscopy. Endoscopy is passing that camera from the mouth to gain access to your internal and watch on the screen. Why colonoscopy is from your back end to get access to your internal systems and to check whether your colon is polyps or it's blocked, so that I can help you to correct the system. Now, he read this book called Enzyme Factor. On page 158, he said, Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9, and it considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The chief property we just discussed is what we have there. So here are other books he wrote. Unfortunately, about 6-7 years ago, he passed on, but his legacy lives on. Okay. Here I recommend testimony registered from using Kangen water and also diet systems to get the system corrected. This one with a respiratory problems, which meaning acid is dominant in the whole body system. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the system is flushed. This one with a breast cancer and chronic constipations. You can see the colon, death is in the colon. When you consume food and body is not eliminating it because you don't take water that is micro. So your body will stock all the food that you eat. So 3 months after, this result is amazing. This one with breast cancer, cancer, but you're already running through chemo. Chemo target both good cells and the bad cells and kill everything and make the body dead. That's why you see the system is burnt. 3 months, you can see the system is clean. So here, a first testimony we recorded in 2023, in May. That was when she finished a dose of chemo in Bangkok, Inishan University Teaching Hospital. But in month of August, a friend gave her a call and she came to Maryland then. Then we don't have Energy Company in Nigeria. And she came and we started giving her the water. You can see 5 weeks after, and here is the 9 months after. So today, she's cancer-free. So we have a lot of them like that. So I just give you only one to see. So this is the machine. So I just talk about the one you are drinking, which keeps your body safe and healthy. The next is drinking water for cooking, for bathing, and also for baby drink. The next one is beauty water. So let's see another machine we have for beauty water. Shower machine. And Nespa is a shower machine that can produce beauty water. It doesn't produce Kangen water, only shower water. We cannot wait for you to experience this man cannot take water from the machine. It's like a sponge. It absorbs everything. We also said this for them so that we can install this one in their bedroom as beauty spa water. Okay, that remove chlorine and every other chemical from the water so that they can be able to have age at a distance. Or when you have your Kangen machine, you can fetch it from the barcodes of the machine while you are collecting your Kangen water, and the secondary hose is giving you beauty water. So the two will give you this result you are seeing in the screen. Beauty water helps to moisturize the skin and get, age at a distance so that you can be more handsome and more beautiful. So every homes need Kangen machine and an expert. So how life will look like if you can keep your skin from babies up to adulthood. So number 4, water, 11.5. Like I said, is not recommended for regular consumptions, but you can consume it once in a while. Or you have health issues, so you can use it to, supplement your body and also drink more of 9.5. Then it will facilitate the healing. But mostly we use it for removing pesticide from beans, from rice, from fruit, from everything we are cooking in the kitchen. Now, all this food I mentioned is coming from the farm. And farmers use oil-based chemical to help, to pesticide all the fruit and everything. Okay? So because they know that oil and water don't mix, so that's why farmers use oil base. So let's watch. You know, when you pour oil and water together, what happens? Oil will stay afloat, water goes down. So farmers use that so that when they spray the farm, and after they spray, then the water now, rain now fall, it will be able to remove the chemical. So the chemical also goes to the food and will bring it to the market, from market to home, and we consume it. This also contributes to the state of the health. Now, look at it now. Oil and water, naturally oil will stay afloat, which will see. For a 11.5 of Kangen machine, very, very micro than the 9.5. So it has the ability or the power to emulsify, to break all the oil and water together and mix it together so that you can separate it. So meaning, if you swap your rice, your apple, what come out of it. So we're using the farm produce, put it in the so that you can see the fat. 11.5 will also help you to remove that sniper that I put on the beef that's killing us gradually and makes it not to too beef. So what? Regular water and 11.5. So less than 1 minute, see the result. You can now imagine you soak it for 5-10 minutes, you can see what it's going to bring out from the farm produce. Regular water, nothing can remove, only the sand and the dust. But watch 11.5, which is the next water. If you really enjoy this presentation, can you go to the dashboard and type value? If you are seeing value in this presentation, can you go to the dashboard and type value? Now, what you see just now is not a tea, is the pesticide and herbicide sprayed by the farmer is what we are seeing on this water. So we need to be on the no side so that we can prevent our body. This also contributes a lot to the state of our health. So if you see value in this presentation, go to the chat box and type value. So now, if it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? The guy is spraying these deadly chemicals on the farm and is protecting himself. If it is safe, it will have also opened himself. It's looking like someone is going to the moon, but he's spraying these deadly chemicals into it. So be on the no side so that you can prevent your families. So there are a lot of things that is contributing to the state of our health, which we are bringing out some of it out for you to see so that you can be conscious about the state of your health. Now, 11.5, as you are collecting it from the upper hose, once you click the lab button, there is a secondary hose that dispenses 2.5, which is strong acid water. Now, acid water 2.5 is one of the reasons why Kangen machine is used in hospital in Japan for sterilization of surgical equipment. So that's one of the reasons they use this machine in hospital in Japan. And that's one of the reasons why they sanctify Kangen machine as a medical device, which I'm going to see as we go further. Now, 2.5 kill 99.9% of germs. In 2000, 2.5 in Dubai was used, certified as a medical device for hand sanitizer. So you can spray it on the floor, mopping floor, or spray to the air, clean your computer, phone, and every other thing, your glasses, and so many things. So you can see it in the hand, watching your hand and all that. You can need to goggle your mouth or clean or to help your teeth when you're having pains or sore throat. All right. So 2.5 is really, really valuable for so many things you can use. You have skin issue. Let's check. Somebody with eczema, in drinking 9.5 and also spraying 2.5 on the skin in 2 weeks, you can see the result. Somebody with psoriasis, before and after. This guy suffered for psoriasis for good 15 years. He works in General Hospital in Kota Kinabalu. Kota Kinabalu is an island outside Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Okay? And for good 15 years, this guy been battling this psoriasis. When you scratch psoriasis, the water will make it spread. That's what you are seeing. So 60 days, that's about 2 months. Spray 2.5 on drinking 9.5 to take care of the internal body. The result is amazing. This lady also has psoriasis for so many months. You can see less than 2 months also. The face is clear. All the self-esteem is installed back. All right. So a lot of award and recommendation on Kangen machine. But we want to check 3 certificates. First, Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine with this certificate as a medical device certification. Second one, International Standard Organization ISO certified with 13,485. The same certification number given to all medical equipment in hospital is also given to Kangen machine to tell you that it is a medical device. In 2003, distribution of Kangen machine entered New York. From New York, they spread to so many countries of the world today. And in New York, I mean, in US, the Water Quality Association certified Kangen machine with a gold sealed tell you that this is a high premium product needed by your family. All right, so this is it. So Kangen machine is a medical device certification or Kangen machine. Don't call it water purifier or just alkaline water. You don't call Kangen machine and Kangen water alkaline water. Is that you call it Kangen water or ionized alkaline water. If you want to use alkaline, you have to put ionized alkaline water to distinguish it among other alkaline machines we have out there. This is safe for every homes and family to keep the body healthy. Now, this is a factory in Okinawa. Since 1974, this factory is producing this wonderful technology and supplied to so many countries around today, including Africa, Nigeria. So do you see value in this machine? If you see value, go to the chat box and type 1. Now, if you see value, go to the dashboard and chat box and type 1. Now, the first machine is called, the biggest of the machine we have in Nigeria is K8. Okay? Is all our machine is handcrafted product. They use hand, it's handcrafted. All right? So this particular model is called K8. Level look K8 it has a 8 titanium platinum plate. That's the mechanism that work inside. Then it speaks 10 language, and also it has a auto lighting controlling systems, meaning lighting from 100 wattage and above can work. Meaning you are using in Nigeria 220, you can take it to US that use 110 and plug it, and you are still using it. So that's one of the advantages. So the value is 6,235,000 naira. So you can pay 5-year warranty. Minimum lifespan is 30 years. Okay. The next one is Level Look SD501 Platinum. This one speaks 5 languages and 7 titanium plate. Okay. The value is 5,160,000 naira. Fantastic. They're all very, very rugged. You can pick any of the machine. 5-year warranty and 30 years minimum lifespan. So Level Look SD501. This one is 7 plates, 2, same mechanism, but you only speak 1 language. All right. And the value is 4,837,500. We also have another one, looks like this, but it doesn't speak. It's called Level Look Junior. He only writes, but it doesn't speak. But the value is 4,085,000 naira. Any of it you pick, my brother, my sister, is the best gift you can ever give to your family. So this is an expert too. An expert is 3,870,000. You can also pick it. Pick an expert and one of the machine for your water production and also for your bathing water in your bathroom. As a matter of fact, use an expert as a gift for a wedding gift for your wife. They will appreciate it more. Now, all I've discussed in a brief is what we have here. So the next one is bank account details. You can, make your transfer with this account. We are not allowed to use our personal account to receive money from clients. So you can pay, screenshot it and make payment from this so that you can give us the proof of payment and all your data, your any means of your ID we needed, date of birth, email address, and physical address and phone number. You are good to go. Then your machine will be ready in less than 48 hours to pick up. Now, we have in-house finance. You can contact us for one-on-one to discuss about in-house finance, meaning you can spread your payment for 3 months, 6 months, or 10 months. So you need to contact us for more explanation. Now, I want to talk briefly about our second product, which is called M-Guard. Okay, M-Guard is electromagnetic harmonizer. Okay, electromagnetic harmonizer. So meaning it captured waste radiation. Are you aware that we have waste radiation? Number one, we have 3 types of radiation. We have black radiation, blue radiation, and red radiation. Now, black radiation is an energy supply from the electronics, from electric, the light, okay, that we use to connect lighting and all that. That is black radiation. Now, the second radiation is blue. Blue radiation is what they use for the internet. The broadband, that is the blue radiation. Now, each of these 2 radiation produce waste. The waste of each of them is black. And that red, that red is the one that is affecting our body system. So any gadget you have around you produce this waste that I'm talking about, and is really, really, I mean, suppressing or affecting us. As a matter of fact, text shows that it is carcinogenic. That is, it can also lead to cancer because it affects our bodies, affects the productivity of our body systems. Okay, so it can weaken our cells and begin to give a room for cancerous cells to thrive in our body systems. As a matter of fact, you have constant fatigue, unable to sleep. All these things that I'm mentioning is what is causing by radiation. You have your spermatozoa unable to fatten. Your doctor says your spermatozoa is too watery. It's as a result of phone you are putting closer to your pocket is affecting your reproductive organ as a man. So this is another wonderful product we just launched this year. It's a new product, new invention from our company. No other company have this radiation harmonizer that capture all the red radiation and up to 8 meters both wide and in environment. Okay, in your wherever you install it. Okay, that is another second product. Now the third product, which I'm going to brief on it, I did put it on the screen, is called Ukon. Ukon is the only supplement we have that is made from turmeric, and it's all, I mean, grown in Okinawa, Yambaru. Okay, Yambaru is a place, is an environment, is like a city in Okinawa that is natural, very, very close. Is a nature. Go and Google it, Yambaru. That's where they plant this turmeric and grown with Kangen water and all that, and culture it and also produce it with Kangen water. So it's really fantastic, very, very healthy. The antioxidant there is very, very high, higher than the 1,000 you are seeing in vitamin C. So meaning it's very good for people with cancer and also help the whole body system. So these are the 3 products that we're going to use on the business aspect. So I think I'm done with that. So let's go to the business aspect. Now, I believe that why we are in the house this morning is because we want to make money. But I'm telling you, the same I'm going to show you today, it has been on for over 31 years. This plan has been on for over 31 years. All right. So I want to sit back and watch. So far, so good. We have a lot of people who are becoming multi-billionaires by partnering with this company. And I have one of it is my upline, which I can see physically. That's Mr. Simon and Mr. Emmat Kumar. These 2 young guys, they have, I don't want to talk more about the kind of fund that they are pulling, the kind of stunts they are pulling in financial world. Now, but let me talk about somebody that you know. Iwe Johnson. That is, I'm talking about The Rock. The Rock has a house in Madibo. The next neighbor of The Rock is Mr. Romeo Tadera, and is one of our top distributors. Okay, you can imagine for somebody to live in that kind of environment. Okay, so now this plan has helped a lot of people. You can go to your Facebook and search for Cynthia Brigatti. That's another of our top lady crazy. I mean, if you see this lady, she's also doing a business in her house. A house looks like a Donald Trump house. Is one of our top distributors. Okay, so that is that. So you want to become financially free? I'm telling you, you can partner with Energy to help them to distribute this high-ticket product. But I have a wonderful plan that I want to show to everyone. So if you are here in this presentation this morning, I want you to congratulate yourself for being here. All right. So let's run through it. Now, Energy as a business is a proven device for the mass market. Is a business that has been sold to date over 5 billion USD has generated since inception of selling this wonderful technology. Over 1.5 to 2 million of the machine is in so many houses around the world using this technology called Kangen machine. But do you know anyone that drink water? If you do, that is your customer and that is your prospect, and that's my customer and that's my product, because everybody drink water. So we can also succeed in doing this business because everybody is a lover of water. According to Fela say, nobody make enemy of water. So Energy as a business is no monthly qualification. No monthly qualification, no stocking or loading of inventory. What that means is you don't need to bring 100 million and buy the plenty machine and open your office and start selling. No. You only need to buy one machine and you're using in your kitchen. You also want to do, you can also dispense the water and ask people to come and be fetching and also pay you a token. That one is a different business entirely. But owning that machine makes you to have a partner agreement with Energic International. So you can start, as you are drinking your water, then you can start introducing people and begin to make money. So the business can be run part-timely and full-timely. No annual renewal. You don't need to renew regulation. Regulation is one time. Then cumulative sales, meaning every sales from the day you come in, you begin to accumulate sales and you are making money, and your sales, as you keep coming, then you are getting promotion through the sales of you and your group. International borderless, meaning you have a distributorship in Nigeria, you can sell in Canada, you can sell anywhere. I'm telling you, I've sold in Hong Kong, I've sold in US, I've sold in Canada, I've sold in UK, because the world is a global village. So you can connect people around the world. I have distributors in Canada. In Ghana, I have distributors in Cameroon, I have in Kenya. So it's spreading. And Nigeria is the only main office we have in Africa. So we have the whole world to play in this game. So the plan I want to show you today is patented. So you believe with me that the market Africa is still on top. So this is a patented certificate that shows that the plan is being patented. Since 1995, that was when they established this plan, which is over 31 years. That's why you see a lot of people are becoming multi-billionaires. Okay, so let's look at it. I'm going to make it brief. These are just the one on the left is like making a comparison of network marketing plan and Energic plan. Okay, Energic one is the one that said direct sales. All right, but in the network marketing plan, it's usually compelling you to do something like this one. I say you have to bring 2. Everybody have to duplicate 2, even though you have value to bring more than 2, but you have to remain at 2. That's that. So let's leave that aside. Let's talk about the Energic plan. So Energic says you can register as many people as possible once you become a owner of the machine. I tell people the greatest hurdles to cross in this business is by you owning a Kangen account, meaning owning a distributorship account with Energic. That's the greatest hurdle you can cross. Once you have crossed that hurdle, if you are not succeeding, it is your fault. Because one is a product, is high premium product, a medical certified product, a product that you can beat your chest 100% and said, sir, you get a testimony by buying this machine from me. And they'll be willing to introduce you to other of their clients. So if you don't open your mouth, if you don't make it, that means you don't open your mouth. That means you don't get enough information. That's why you see we can be having a Zoom and we're having just 8 people, because most people are not actually serious with their business. People want to succeed, but they are not responsible to succeed. They are not responsible. So they remain there. But those who are willing, who are ready to work with me, then we go. Then we're making money. We're making money through it. So now you can sell with your ID as many as possible with your direct. When your direct sell, you have indirect, then all the total will give you group sales. So let's go. Now, Energic pay 10 different bonuses. All right, 10 different bonuses, but for a time today, we're only going to discuss number 1 and 2. Number 1 is 8 point, 8A or 8-point commission system. Second one is education allowance. Once you become a CC distributors and above, that's when you start tapping to number 2 and 3 downward. So let's go. Now, to pay the first bonus, which is entry bonus, once a machine is sold, so let's make use of only SZ501. SZ501 point is 250. So let's assume now you make a sales of SZ501, which is 4,837,500. So to pay that first bonus, 2 million will be removed immediately to pay first bonus out of 10. And that 2 million will be divided by 8. And each pair of the bonus will become 250. I hope you understand that. So in K8, which is the one that is bigger than this, the 8 point of K8 is 325,000. So just know that. But we're using SZ501, which is 250. Is that clear? So let's go. Now, this is it. Once you become a distributor of Energic, your entitlement is to go home with your machine. That's number 1. Okay. So you have your distributorship ID and you are not entitled for bonus. Who entitled for bonus is who sell the machine to you. That means who sponsor you into the system. I hope you get that. So the next is use your ID now to initiate a sales to sell the machine. Once you do that, the person buy the machine, you are 1A point. That sales is 1A point. So meaning you are getting 250. Second sales, 250. Immediately you get the third sales, you already have a cumulative of 3. That will promote you to 2A. 2A means 2 points, meaning 500K. I hope you understand that. So the same now saying, remember, it's a cumulative system we said earlier. Now, once you have sales of 10, meaning these 3 persons sell 7 under them, which you earn indirect. We're going to talk about it later. Now, the 3 of them sell 7 more 6, making total 10. Immediately, the system says, make another initiation of sales with your ID, and you'll be promoted to 3A. And that machine says will give you 750,000, meaning 250 times 3. That's the meaning of that. So anytime sales begin to appreciate that, you'll be earning that from that line. Next is, once you have cumulative of 20, meaning you have 10 before, another 10 is added, making 20, then initiate another 6, you have a 4 line of 1 million naira per 6, meaning one says you initiate, you are earning 1 million from that line. Next is, once you have cumulative of 50 machine, then you can now promote by initiate another 6 with your ID, then you'll be 5A distributors, you earn 1,250,000. Once you have cumulative of 100, initiate another 1 6, so that you can have new line of 6 points, which is 1,500,000 naira per single sales of the machine. I hope that is clear. So let's go to the full analysis. Now, this is you. Every note of commission in green is used, which is in naira. Sorry, I didn't remove the euro. I'll put naira later. So this is you. You sell to your neighbor, Mr. Tom. The system say you are 1A. So you earn what? 250. You sell to Alex, another person. The system also say 250. So you get 250,000. So total in that 2 machine, you earn 500K. Isn't it? That's good. Third says you have cumulative of 3. Immediately you sell to Rose. So on Rose machine, you earn 500K. I hope you understand. That's it. Now, on this note, Tom, which is number 1 distributor, now want to make a sales. So he sell to Grace. Immediately, Tom went 250, and you, the upline of Tom too, you also earn 250. Same amount. Okay. Now, Grace decided to sell to Tommy. To Polly. Arthur said to Yemi said to Ade, up to 8 levels deep. You earn 250,000. Remember, Tom too will earn. Remember, it's 8 points. So if Alex do sell, you also the same thing. Now, Rose is on your third line. Anytime Rose sell is 500,000, because Rose fall under your 2A line. I want you to understand that line. So line by line bonuses. So that's why the fact that you are 2A, if Tom now sell, you are saying 250 because it's coming from your 2A line, 1A line. I hope you get that. Thank you for that. So now your cumulative is not up to 10. So if you have another 6, if I were you, I will not put it to my direct like the way they are doing it on this PowerPoint. I'll put Kim under Rose, because Rose will earn 250. It will encourage Rose. But let's assume you put it to your direct, you see become 2A. But you see in your 250, 500,000. But do you know that if you put it under Rose, you see in your 500,000, but Kim will earn 250. That's just the meaning. Is that clear? Now, you are not yet up to 10. So let's assume Kim decided to sell 3 machines. So you are seeing 500,000 per machine, which totally you have gotten 10 cumulative. So you can initiate with your ID now, so sell to another person, which is a male. So you earn what? 750,000 naira per machine. So anytime the other line are selling, you'll be earning according to the amount on the line. I hope it's clear. Thank you. So once you have cumulative of, let's see now, Annie is under Kim, is set 3 machine. You can see what you are getting. Same 500,000 is still coming. Remember, every sales, they will divide it into 8 points, which is 250, and they spread it. So what is the line is to you will determine what you will take. Now, Bob is under Annie. He now sell machine. You can see you are saying what? 500K. But John is down, level 4 to you. He now make a sales. John will take 1 point, but we are asking, what are you going to take from here? Let's share it. John will take 1 point, Bob 2 points, because there's also 2 lines too. Then Annie 2 points, Kim 2 points. Then if you look at the point, out of 8, 7 is gone. So you are taking 1. Are you seeing that? So meaning the bonus is almost finished. So let's look at John sell another one. John will say earn the same thing. You will say earn 1 point. Now, immediately, John said the third one. John will be promoted to 2A. So what happened? John will take 2 points from that 6. Are you seeing that? 2 point, 2 point, 2 points. So 8 is finished. What does that mean? That machine will not pay you a dime. And it will also not add to your cumulative because it's already out of 8 points. I hope you understand. Is it fair? Yes. Because it's coming from your team, but 8 points already finished. That's the agreement. Don't mind those plans that will tell you you earn to infinity. There's not a call to infinity. The bonus end at 8 points. So, but if you check your cumulative, you see that you have more than 20. So you can initiate another point, another 6. With your ID to Tony, what happened? You earn 1 million. That is for 8 distributors. So if you also have 50 cumulative of machine, then you can initiate another 6 to Simon. You also earn 1,250,000. Once you have cumulative of 100, then you initiate to Sam. Then you eat your 6 distributors. Then you earn 1 million. Sorry for that. 1,500,000. Now, that is how the 8 point is being shared until you become 6A distributor. By the time you eat 6A distributor, you have take like 45 to 50 million naira. Your bonus will have been accumulated at the back of your office. I'm telling you. Go and check other network marketing. Before you can earn 50 million naira, then it takes a lot of time. Now, look at this. Once you become 6A distributor, any sales that fall where down is, that is outside your 8 points, immediately the same will begin to pay you education allowance, which is second bonus. Education allowance on SZ501 is 154,000 naira per machine, irrespective of where it is. As long as the team is going outside your 8 points, you'll be earning that. I've been earning that since last year, February. Okay, because that was when I became 6A distributors in Energic. Now, what I want to do next now is that I want to show you a faster plan that can help you to become 6A. You know what? Once you become 6A distributors, the same will promote you to join career path, which will begin to pay you ranking position. Because once you become 6A distributor, company will pay you $3,000 one time, which we're going to discuss after the plan I want to show you now, the new plan I just created. Okay, so let's go in and check the plan. Now, this plan will help you, will facilitate you faster to 6A distributors. Okay, because I did it within the 8-point system. So let's go. Now, like I told you, remember, Energic have how many products? I introduced 3 products this morning in our presentation. 1, Kangen machine, M-Guard, and Ukon. Exactly. Now, that's the 3 products. Now, I discovered that before now, when we go to present to a client, or anytime we are doing a presentation, we only talk about 1 product, only Kangen machine. But is it only 1 Kangen machine that Energic have? Capital, no. We have M-Guard, we have Ukon, we also have Kangen machine. So why limit our sales? Why limit our potential sales? So last week, I presented this to a client in Ikoyi. Now, here, I'm not going to waste my time in talking more on the Kangen water. Less than 15 minutes, I'm done with presentation of Kangen water. Then talk about M-Guard and also talk about Ukon. Now, I now told the woman, I said, ma, I'm not here to just make you to buy into our lifestyle of Kangen machine and all our product alone, but I'm also here to help you because I know that as a human being, naturally, when we have a good product we are using, we tend to want to tell our loved one, which are our friends, our neighbors, our loved one. I say, ma, will you love it if you love my product and you share with your friends? Say yes. I say now, all I need you to do is to share this information after you buy your product and you are drinking there. I only need you to share with your 5 of your friends that you know that they value health and they love their family and they want to be in good health. And this money I'm going to mention is not going to be a problem for them. Only 5. Is that one is not a problem? I say, okay. Now, this is it. Now, what you're going to do is that you are going to buy one of Kangen machine, pick any of the machine, but let's use that you pick SZ501 and SD501 is 4,837,500. Then you also need to buy your MGAT that will help your environmental harmonizer, that will harmonize radiation from the environment one time. Is a machine. Then you now need to buy Ukon for your body, nutrient supplier, to supplement the nutrient that is not present in the food, which is made from turmeric. So this 3 package you're going to buy, and we're going to register it on your name, which is UUU. So the total investment is going to be 10,513,000 naira. So once you do this, this is what is going to happen to you. Let's go. Now, for buying that 3 products, you are going to earn a bonus from the 2 machines, because the first one will take you into put your name in the system, while the remaining one, which is MGAT and the Ukon, is going to pay you this bonus of 130,800 return on investment. Then on Ukon, which are going to supply you the product, you're going to earn 135,000 naira. I said, man, how about that? He said, fantastic. I said, now listen, man, you are going to introduce 5 of your friends to me. Okay? And I said, I just need only 5. Now, this is what is going to happen to you. First, this is you. Introduce first Ada family. Ada to also put in buying the combo pack. I call it combo. The 3 is combo. Combo pack of 10,500,000. Okay, which is 3 products. Then the second person, which is Bob family, will also do the same thing and buy the combo pack. That is, now the first one you are bringing in, which Ada, your first account is going to earn 550,800. The first account and the second account, meaning that's 1 million. The 2 accounts will earn 1,500,000. Is that clear? Now, Bob also coming, which is the second customer you bring in. Your first account and the second account will also earn 500,000. That is another 1 million. Now, immediately you now bring in, immediately you bring the third person, which is Rose. We now put Rose directly under the first account up, not under the other account. Immediately, your upper account will be promoted to 2A, meaning Rose line will be 2A to you. So you are going to earn, 1 million, that is 550,000 into here. That's how you double it, everything. That means the total of 515 times 8, if you calculate all those stuff. So it's going to give you like, how many million? 4,126,400. To my amazement, by the time I finish the presentation to this woman, she just picked that she's going for the 3. I look at the person that took me there. I look at the person, because when we were coming in the car, I told him, I said, when we get there, I'm not going to limit my potential anymore. I'm going to present the 3. Let the woman decide I don't have money to buy. Then if you say you don't have money, I'll say, okay, go for your Kangen machine. Leave the other 2 products. Then introduce me to your 5 customers. You see the same thing. Do you know that the woman picked the 5? Now, to my amazement, before I started this presentation this morning, the woman shot me and it said that, Mr. Adeyemi, in the next 2 weeks, my money is going to be ready for the 3 package, but I'll need you to supply me some water bath. Now, as I finish this presentation, I'm going to Lekki. I'm going to branch in a house in Ikoyi and deliver the water for her. Our fresh water now is already here in the office with me. Now, what am I saying? What I'm saying is this. Over these years, we have been limiting ourselves, only selling Kangen machine alone without talking to customer about that product, because we're looking at it's too expensive, the product is high. How would they even have money to even buy 1 machine? Now we want to present 3 machines, but I'm just limiting my own personal achievement. So, but now we want to launch out to the deep. Now look at the benefit. Let's count how many sales is already under this account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see for just once 3 persons that are bought, and remember, he's going to introduce me to how many persons? 5. And we always register only 5 and only 3 persons. So that just it. So this is a plan that I'm open. You can see that within a short time, this account, upper account, will become CC distributor. And this is becoming CC distributor, meaning you are building more leader under you, and that will take you to the dash, where I'm going to do the next presentation to you now. I believe we really enjoyed it, and we see this is a workable. If you see that this thing can be workable, there are people who accept this, customers who accept this, please go to the chat box and type yes. Go to that and type yes. If you know that this is workable, okay? That this plan, people will accept it. I've tried to two person now, and the two of them are already planning to come in. One has said to me now, the first one said by 2 weeks time the money going to be ready. And in fact, you know what the woman told me? He said, Mr. Adeyemi, that I've actually had a love about your product even before you guys get to meet me, that they're already even planning to own this machine. That with this, that is going to launch, he said it's going to introduce minimum of 10 persons that I'm going to present to, which is fantastic. So thank you for that. I want to check who typed yes. Oh, thank you, Coach Cassie. Thank you, Coach Cassie. Okay, I guess you are following. Coach Cassie is one of our leaders that is just coming into the systems. I believe that we're going to do great things together. So thank you for that. Now, I've just discussed now how to become a faster CCA distributor. That's what I just opened now. Now, let's now look at what you are going to benefit by the time you become 6A distributors in Energic. Once you become 6A, the system will pay you one-time ranking bonus of $3,000. We have seen in the front now. One-time bonus for ranking 6A. I earned my own last year. Now, the next is the same now say, pick 2 persons under you to become 6A, either directly or indirectly, as long as they are in 2 different parallel lines of the network. Now, once you have 2 6A under you, see what happens. You, the upline will become 6A2. 2 of them will collect $3,000. You will collect $6,000. That's the next level we are working towards now. So look at the next is once 2 of them become 6A2, you, the upline, become 6A2-2. Then you earn how much? One-time bonus of 12,000. Now, this bonus we are talking is a ranking bonus, different from the sales of the 8 points, different from education allowance, different from quarterly bonuses, because once you become 6A2, you start enjoying quarterly bonuses, which I'm not discussing all that one today. Now, the next is once 2 of them become 6A2-3, 2A2-2, 2 of them, then you become 6A2-3, which is a legacy rank. What they mean by legacy rank? One-time bonus of $25,000. Second, following month will be earning $5,000 minimum bonus every month. I'm telling you, my brother, a lot of money is in this system. $5,000 minimum every month, which those guys, Simon was taking about 20, 25, 30 monthly. But now it's a CA2-4. You understand? So let's go for that. Next is once 2 of them become CA2-3, you produce 2 CA2-3, then you become 6A2-4. That is, you take one-time bonus of $50,000 and basic is $10,000. Next is once 2 of them become CA2-4, then you become CA2-4, -5. Then you take out $100,000 one time and basic $15,000 every month. Once 2 of them become CA2-5, then you become CA2-6, which is $200,000 one time and basic is $20,000. Like somebody I know that on these positions was taking over $100,000 monthly. Now, this we are talking to you about, is it achievable? Yes. Can it be done? Yes. Has it been done? Yes. In as far as people have done it, Nigeria, Africa have the population, and we have people that have the money. A lot of people are having a lot of serious health challenges that they are waiting for us to come and share this information with them. Let me tell you, show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. Who you move with will tell me what happened to you. Like a word says that if you move with 5 fools, you are the next 6 fools. If you move with 5 wise, you are the next 5 wise. If you move with 5 billionaires, you are the next 5 billionaires. You can imagine if Obikunabwana is your friends, you are the next you will become, because they will rob you that, because you'll be thinking to think like them. I'm telling you, Energic, we're going to shake this Africa. So, my brother, you find this interesting, please get set, because I'm going to open the floor so that you can be asking questions, then we can be able to share mind together. Now, the first step you need to do is to become a distributor. That's the first step you need to think about. So multiple earning opportunities waiting for you. You need product compensation plan systems. Work at your own pace. Yes, work at your own pace. The best time to start is now, no other time. So thank you. I believe you really enjoy it. Let me call it a day. So please, if you are ready to have a questions, please can you go to the chat box, open it and drop your questions, or you can unmute yourself so that you can ask your question